Thank you very much. It's great to be here in New York. I tell you, there's so many beautiful women in this city, you know what I mean? Tell you, yeah. Every time I'm on the subway, I fall in love. I'm like, oh, there's my wife. Oh, she's getting off. All right, there's the woman. That's a man. There are so many beautiful people. Life's a little easier for the beautiful people, too. Can we admit that? Think about it. If a stranger smiles at you and they're attractive, you think, oh, they're nice. But if the stranger's ugly, you're like, what the hell do they want? Get away from me. What are you, in a cult? Get out of here. Sometimes beauty's distracting, too. Like Halle Berry, she is so beautiful. But whenever she's in a movie, I find it hard to follow the plot. Like when she was in Monsters Ball playing that poverty-stricken woman, the entire time I was watching the movie, I was like, well, why doesn't she just become a model? You know, beauty definitely affects you. You ever hang around one beautiful person, it almost makes you feel better. But if you hang around three, you're like, I don't think God even tried on me. But it goes the other way, too. You ever hang around three unattractive people? You're like, I'm a stud. I'm going to go and do an underwear ad. And if someone's beautiful in this country, we're amazed if they can do anything else. It's like, not only is she beautiful, she knows how to read. Ooh, she's a reader, a double threat. We worship beauty in this country. If you don't believe me, check out a British television show. You ever watch the BBC? Your first impression is, where they got all these ugly people? These are the people that got the acting jobs? I feel like I'm watching an Orville Redenbacher commercial. Think about it. You ever watch a music video and the lead singer is not attractive? Aren't you kind of surprised? You're like, wow, they must be talented. Because they're nothing to look at. And we care more about looks than we used to, because our presidents have gotten a whole hell of a lot better looking since, like, Taft. I mean, pull out a dollar bill. Would you really feel comfortable voting for someone that looks like George Washington? He looks like he runs a meth lab. I'm not voting for the guy with wood teeth. We're superficial. Remember when the Cold War was ending and Gorbachev was dismantling the Soviet Union? The world was stunned. But everyone in America, we were like, yeah, he's got that red splotch right here. Everyone's like, he's getting rid of nuclear war. Can he cover that up? Because it's distracting. I think it's interesting how our views on beauty change, too. You know, can you imagine if Mona Lisa went into a modeling agency today? You'd be like, oh, we're not looking for a janitor. It's in our language, too. When things are going to go bad, we say things are going to get ugly. How are ugly people supposed to respond to this? Huh? Doesn't affect me. We interview beautiful people, too. I love when they interview the supermodels, because the models are always like, when I was in high school, I went through an awkward period. Are we supposed to feel sorry for them? That's like going up to somebody from a starving country and being like, yeah, I know how you feel. When I was in college, I skipped lunch twice. I got to go to Burger King now. You ever go to one of those fancy restaurants where the whole wait staff's really attractive? Like you're supposed to think, oh, this must be a good restaurant. Our waiter could be a model. You think it would be the other way around. Oh, the food must be great here. Our waiter's fat as hell. Yeah, I love going out to dinner, though, because you can kind of critique the food. You can be like, how's your appetizer? You know, but you can never do that if you're having dinner at, like, a friend's house. You know, how's your entree? Mine's not that good. I don't think we're coming back here. Unless he gets a new wife. I don't understand the appeal of certain restaurants either, like those restaurants that have home-style cooking. I don't know about you, but when I go out to dinner, I want restaurant style. I expect to go in there, see some guy in his underwear next to a microwave. You want a hot dog? That's all for me. Thank you very much. Last summer, we did our first big family vacation. Well, I should clarify, we went to Disney. Now, if you haven't been to Disney as an adult, just imagine you're standing in line at the DMV, and that's it. Actually, it was Orlando in July, so it's kind of like standing in line on the surface of the sun. Why would we do this to ourselves? Remember when you were a kid and you'd go on vacation, you'd be like, why is Dad always in a bad mood? Now I understand. How can I spend an enormous amount of money, be uncomfortable, and listen to my children complain and whine? Disney. Oh, good. I did figure out what makes Disney truly magical, though. You can walk around sweating your ass off for 12 hours and still gain weight. I know it's 110 out here, but these fries taste great. We eat, because we want to have a good time. Really, that's all a vacation is. Just us eating in a place we've never been. Well, why don't we eat something, then we'll go and get something to eat. And we'll see that thing we're supposed to see. They probably got a snack bar there, right? After that, we should probably get something to eat, though. Then we'll eat something. We eat because, there's pressure to have fun on your vacation, right? But at Disney, it's like a desperation. You see it on the faces of parents. They're like, oh, this was an enormous mistake. I hope you're having fun. It was either this or send you to college. I stood in line for an hour and 15 minutes for the Dumbo ride. After a minute, I was like, I'm the Dumbo. I'm waiting to see myself. At the end of the line, there's just gonna be a mirror and some guy going, Dumbo. Some of those rides at Disney, they make you realize how far we've come with amusement parks. Like I was on that ride, It's a Small World. I was like, wow, there was a time when people found this entertaining? You could be on acid, you're like, I'm not getting anything here. I think I'll go back to staring at my hand. Yeah, that's better. If only I had 2 of these. Because a lot of those rides at Disney, they were developed in the 70s. There was no competition. They were making up rides. It was just some guy going, all right, how about a bumper car goes into a dark room and there's a picture of Winnie the Pooh. People stand in line for an hour for that, right? Ooh, here I got another one. What if we hollow out a log and throw them over a waterfall? We got their money. What are they gonna do? I have to admit, my favorite ride was the air-conditioned bus back to the airport. Ooh, well worth the wait. Hey, if you don't like Disney, well then why would you go? I went because I love my children. Now there are adults without children that go to Disney, and they're called weirdos. Very nice people, absolutely crazy. Even the Comic-Con people are like, yeah, they're a little frightening. I got a Batman living room, but these people are scary. On Christmas, my family did this year. On Christmas Day, we spent all Christmas Day in Disney World, like Jesus would have wanted. And we spent the whole day in the Magic Kingdom, and wow, that was a mistake. That was a bad idea. And I know people love Disney, and I want you to hear this. You're wrong. It's wrong. But you know what? I don't even remember. I keep learning that over and over again. I've been to Disney. I regret it. I go again. Like, Disney is like my jalapenos. I always think, I can handle this. And then a couple hours later, I wish I was dead. The happiest place on earth, right? That's what Disney is. It's the happiest place. I don't know. Is it the happiest? I always feel like, you could get some like Syrian refugees in here and they'd be like, this feels a little crowded.
Is that too? That's too inappropriate. You know who I feel sorry for at Disney are the grandparents. It looks like elder abuse. What did these senior citizens do to their adult children to have to go to the Magic Kingdom? Mom, Dad, we're going to Disney. I can't walk. We're gonna put you in scooters. I can't go on any rides. Now you'll wait in line with us and watch us. I'm on a very strict diet. You'll eat fried food and be constipated for the rest of your days. I'm sorry I wasn't there for your childhood. It's too late for that. And if you complain, we're going to Universal.
Who's your favorite billionaire pretend astronaut? Can you believe there's a choice? And it's not between just two. We live in a day when billionaires are building their own rockets to fly to outer space, and no one's saying, are you sure they're paying all their taxes? Because I know some teachers that need supplies. It's like these billionaires are trying to execute the plan of a 5-year-old boy. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a bazillionaire. And I'm gonna build my own spaceship and fly to outer space. Okay, Jeffrey. But now it's time for bed. I almost feel sorry for the accountants of the billionaires. Because, they were like, you had an amazing year. You made $40 billion. But I fudged the number so it looks like you broke even. As long as you lay low and don't draw attention, we should be fine. You got anything coming up? I built a rocket to fly to outer space. You know I meant to lay low on this planet. Does it matter if the rocket's shaped like a penis? I do enjoy the reasoning of the billionaires for going to space. They're like, I'm going to outer space, so eventually you can go to outer space. I'm going so you can go. I don't want to go to outer space. I want to go to Italy. Why don't you work on that? I've decided I'm going to stop acting like I understand things I know nothing about. Like the stock market, when they talk about the stock market in the news, like, the stock market today, rah, 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 rah. I normally go, oh, that's interesting. On the inside, I'm like, dang, stock market, Saddest part of that, in college, I majored in finance. I did, I really did. 4 years, $80,000. I'm so glad this is what I do for a living. But I tell you, the pandemic did reveal how important your occupation is to society. And let's just say stand-up comedian, not essential. Not even essential. They opened up strip clubs before they let us tell a joke. Stay over there, funny people. Ladies, welcome back. It didn't surprise me. There isn't a time in history when I think I would have been useful. Even in initial civilization, we need someone to gather water, someone to build housing. Jim, how could you help? I could make fun of those people. It's weird. I work in the entertainment industry, and I understand there's a commonly held belief that people that work in show business are narcissists that are grossly overpaid for unimportant jobs, but believe me, it's amazing. It is. Who cares? Of course, there are some people in the entertainment industry that have unique skills that are properly compensated. I'm talking about once-in-a-generation talents, right? You know, someone like Pat Sajak, former host of Wheel of Fortune. Was there anything Pat Sajak couldn't do? Think about this. He was the host of Wheel of Fortune. He was like a Renaissance man. I'm sure Pat Sajak's a good guy. And I love Wheel of Fortune, and I'm not even 80. I love Wheel of Fortune. So when he announced his retirement, I was kind of bummed, you know? And he seems like a good guy, so he probably gathered everyone from the Wheel of Fortune family together, and he's like, I've been doing this for a couple decades, and I've decided to retire. I wish I was there, because if I was there, I'd have been like, you know this isn't a real job, right? You don't get to retire from playing hangman. The appropriate thing to do is to apologize and give back all the money. Because Pat Sajak had a good gig. You know how much he made a year? $17 million a year. Yeah, that could buy a couple vowels. 17 million. And he didn't even turn the letters. That was probably part of the negotiation. He's like, I can't do everything. So they got Vanna White. He made $17 million. Vanna made $3 million. And I think we'd all agree they both should make nothing. When he announced his retirement, where the producer's like, oh no, this is awful. Where are we going to find someone to say it's your turn to spin the wheel? The good news, there is good news. Pat Sajak is continuing on as a consultant on the show. I don't know what consulting work there is on the Wheel of Fortune. Any new letters come out today? No, Pat's still the same 26 letters. All right, well, I'll be in my office.
I saw a guy this summer at the pool. He was probably 60, had his shirt off. Not a lot of body hair, all body hair. For a second, I thought they were shooting a Geico commercial. This guy he was so hairy, I had to stop my youngest son from trying to pet him. Let him smell your hand first, son. This guy was hairy, and he was walking around the pool with a confidence like he'd spent a lifetime dealing with hairy situations. And no one said anything, but everyone had the same thought. Please don't go in the pool. No one's prepared to see you shake dry. And this man walked right by everyone, and he sat down next to an attractive woman, and I was so impressed. That woman could look beyond this man's appearance and focus solely on his wallet. But we all want to be good looking, right? We all want to be chased on the playground, right? Some people go so far as to get plastic surgery. They're like, I don't want to sound desperate, but can you take a knife to my face and make me pretty? Just keep cutting! It's kind of amazing more of us don't get plastic surgery because we live in a beauty-obsessed society, right? There are studies. There was a Harvard study that found that children believe good-looking people are nicer. That study also found that children are stupid.